And now let's lead into the first 5 series, which is the first 5 minutes of our show here on Healthy RC Living, with a new story time at the local library. Here's Marco Gutierrez.
With the help of the Healthy RC grant, the Rancho Cucamonga Library started the Mother Goose on the Loose story time in January of this year. It's an interactive story time that stimulates children's senses with music and play, supporting the Healthy RC mantra of healthy mind and body.
This particular story time was based off of gathering data from a couple years worth of statistics. We've done focus groups, we've done surveys. So this grant was really born out of families asking for this type of program, and we're just happy that Healthy RC was there to help us. There's a real focus on positive speech and encouragement, and it helps build children's self-confidence and their self-esteem. So it's really just a great way to model that behavior.
The program focuses on bonding and togetherness between child and caregiver, combining rhymes, songs, and actions to maximize brain development of children between the ages of 0 to 3 years.
We use bells, we use maracas, we use scarves, we use felts, we use lots of things like that. They needed to be safe for little ones, and so the grant enabled us to buy things that were perfect for the program. They're colorful, they're safe, they're durable, the children love them. The more familiar we can make them with certain sounds using repetition, it really helps them as they're moving forward in life to have all the connections that they need so that when the real learning comes in, that their brains are prepared for that.
With parents becoming more and more actively involved, along with the support of the community and granting organizations, the library has been able to create a program to suit family needs.
We have grandparents that come in, we have caregivers that come in with their children, we have families with small children, maybe 1 or 2. One of the great things is the birth to 3 is that we can have the little sibling and the bigger sibling in the same program. Parents actually have an opportunity to then also bond with each other. So this creates a social network not only for the children but also for the adults that are coming in. So it's really awesome.
Parents really enjoy the activities that are offered at the Rancho Cucamonga Library. Many of them frequent the regularly scheduled programs, taking advantage of the benefits, preparing their children for future education, all in a friendly environment.
He loves coming to interact with other kids, which is good for his social development. It's teaching him to be a little bit more patient with other kids, to have manners, and this will definitely help him to be able to listen to other adults because he listens to Miss AJ and Miss Jessica. I think the kids, when they get to see each other often, then they make friends, and I've had play dates with parents outside of the classroom here. We've made plans to come and just kind of sit with our kids and read.
We have a lot of returning parents, and we even have staff who bring their children here to come to these particular story times. I think the one thing that you'll see in this particular story time is the children get such a kick and feel so good about themselves when they're doing certain activities, such as pulling Humpty Dumpty off the wall and everybody's clapping for them. There's a lot of positive encouragement. That's not to say it's not with the rest of our story times, but this one is particularly active.
Well, when I like the social aspect of it, it's really nice to get out of the house and meet other parents with children that are Amelia's age, and I just really feel like it's worthwhile. I see how excited she gets during the story time. She's got the routine down now. I actually work here at the library, so I'm a part-time librarian, and I was really excited for the 12 o'clock story time. Definitely very beneficial. I do see how excited she gets, and she's really learning a lot from the story time. So we actually do a lot of the nursery rhymes that we've learned at home. It really means a lot to be able to come to the library. It's only 5 minutes away from home, and just a quiet, safe place to come and bring our daughter.
Prior to this, offering this story time, we did not have a walk-in story time for ages 0 to 3, so this has really filled that need, which is why we have such a positive response from the community. But this can also be taken to an outreach program, to different organizations. We've worked with a number of organizations here in the city of Rancho Cucamonga and offered story times, such as those on the Pacific Electric Trail. We've offered story times at Chaffey College, so this story time can be taken anywhere. We're able to offer it as a walk-in, so there's no registration required, and parents can walk in a half hour prior to the story time, grab a ticket at our information desk, and just go in and have a good time.
The Rancho Cucamonga Library offers 22 story times per week. You can get more information by visiting library locations, the Archibald Library or the Paul Bain Library in Victoria Gardens. Reporting for Healthy RC, I'm Marco Gutierrez.